Yo, what is going on everyone? It's TK, and on today's video I'm gonna dive into one of my best bases that I have in Town Hall 16 and see a few replays of the most common strategies in Legends League right now and tell you how it works, and hopefully it will defend well for you. We are here on the first defense and it's gonna be Santiago with the super bowlers. Now guys, do not worry, I'm bringing you a super archer as a lot of you requested how to defend it, and also one of the best strategies right now, which is the Queen Charge Root Rider. I'm gonna also guys kinda change a few traps by the time I'm uploading this video, because I always want to give you the best. I don't want to give you a different base layout that I'm running, different traps and placements and buildings. I want to give you the best version of the base. That's why when I'm doing this video, I'm already testing with new traps for the new Legends Day, so by the time this is uploaded it's gonna be a new link than exactly the same trap, and trust me, it's gonna be better. But we're gonna watch Santiago do a little super bullet attack on our base, and look at that, 2 red bomb. They are for Rocket Loons and Loons for the super archer approaches, but it's good for healers too, because if the poison tower now drops on those healers, they'll be really low on HP and they can go down later on in the base, but something bad is gonna happen. And the tornado is actually working out really good with the super bowler approach as well, because it pulled the super bowlers to the left side of the base. And by the way, if you missed it, the King Gauntlet actually killed my queen from the other side of the wall, so GG's to Supercell for that. But let's keep on watching. Now you can see, look at the both Ricochet cannon that are absolutely melting down these core troops before they reach the town hall. The good thing about the invisibility on this base is it gives that little nervousness, or the little difference that people need to do on their approaches, like freezing town hall and invisibility, going a bit less risky, or using something like a log launcher that they may have wanted to use a, let's say, flame flinger, but because of the invisibility to get it activated later on, they needed a log launcher. A very good freeze on that town hall, because if the queen didn't get it, the warden wouldn't stay there. The warden would have switched to the RC and the town hall would be up. So very nice recovery there. But in general, look at the back end. I like the way I put the Teslas in this space really nicely. With that Tesla that you can see next to the mortar is for some flame flinger values, but then in general this base, I mean, it just works really good. You could go down with, let's say, Zap Lalos and stuff like that, just because guys, the game is currently really in a bad state, I would say, because the defense is a lot harder to get. But at the same time, if you bait the actual strategies that are being used most of the time in Legends, you can actually end up getting some decent defenses. Next up, we got the Queen Charger Root Rider, and this base, because it has the invisibility, now a lot of people love to go with a king on the town hall with such bases. But this is why it has invisibility, because even with the king and gauntlet and rage and a freeze, you will not be able to get that town hall, and that's the beauty of it. But now the Queen Charge is going, I think, maybe to the single, but I have a feeling he's gonna wallbreak the queen somehow to go for the town hall, or maybe blimp the town hall. But you're gonna see what happens when people blimp the town hall. He's gonna go in with these loons to tank for his blimp, but this is where those traps that I have here, the 3 seeking air mines, are for those rocket loons and, let's say, coco loons for the Queen Charge, and that is how easily you can defend the blimp. But at the same time, you can see they needed to invest the freeze and the rage, which originally, if it was a poison tower, if it was no trap there, they would have gone just with normal Yeti bomb. But boom, the queen is dead, and that is the next key thing about this base. Double Ice Golem, double Rocket Loon, one of the best CC combination to use in Legends League right now, because it can defend such entrances with the queen, and it can also be really annoying for those super archer attacks that they didn't kill the CC with the super archers, because later on they had to invest a Titan or something like that. But in general guys, don't worry, this base will defend this push, because I know a lot of you have seen Queen Charges going down so early, but the Root Rider is demolishing the base, and it doesn't even matter how much queen value she got. This is gonna be also something like that, but because the base is just too strong, because the damage is a lot on every single aspect of the base is actually going to hold. And I was really happy when the base held on. And guys, Look at the back end again. The single Inferno and the Ricochet cannon, with the help of an enemy hero, I mean my hero basically, it can really defend nice against any strategy. It's just the fact that the King Gauntlet can actually one-shot the Queen from the other side of the wall. So that is a bit annoying, but you can see now everything dying out. That Ricochet cannon doing good. The Inferno multi on the lower side is for Lalo approaches. On the new link that I'll be putting for you, I'm gonna have red bombs a bit better, because right now people have seen this base probably a lot more, just because it can get, you know, really popular in some Discord channel, in Dr. Mongo server. You know, people know me that I know this, using this base in 1 or 2 days. But in general, this is how you can defend in Town Hall 16. Bait the actual strategies that are being used the most. That's like the highest chance you can defend, and that's what I did with the new link. I also tried my best to defend Lalo. Okay, so no one is gonna queen charge directly into the town hall, because it's just not possible. Queen will never go in unless you have a very good queen charge. But let's go on to the next attack and see the base. We are here with the super archer approach and 7 root riders. Now 7 root riders, you can easily go from opposite side of the town hall, but look at this archer blimp. That blimp, it's such a huge angled blimp that is gonna dodge the tornado, but it still found a few traps to be able to just come down and not go any further. In general, if that blimp was maybe half a centimeter lower, it would catch a tornado, and the tornado is there to get the archer clone on the outside of the base, so they don't even clone to the inside and even get the scatter shot. That is the key thing about that archer clone. Now you can see they pulled the CC, but this CC is where it's gonna get annoying, because that's what I'm told you. The rocket loon can get annoying for any strategy. Going in with all these root riders, actually they used to, but I don't know if they're gonna use 7 on this side. But 7 root rider, guys, it can literally open up the entire base, but because of the invisibility tower, it will give that little nervousness to the attacker, that what if I don't make it? You know, that is the interesting thing I like. And look at the left root rider. That's already dead. That's 1 root rider out the way. He's sniping the queen, and this is where, because the root riders are keep getting frozen, the heroes are going forward and after them. So that's when now the monolith is gonna lock onto the root riders, popping that warden ability. Finally, all the CC I had is dead. Look at that single Inferno locking onto the king beautifully. This is why in this carry meta, you don't want to run Infernos that are on multi, you know, targeting, because it's just not worth it. The single Infernos are so much better. But look at that invisibility. These root riders, if they die right here, and you can see the monolith is closer than the builder hut, so the wall didn't get open, that's when the queen cannot reach the town hall, guys. And guys, guess what? We have the invisibility behind it, which they don't have a freeze for it. So this is gonna be actually a 1-star, just because this invisibility is the most beautiful thing in Town Hall 16 in my opinion. It can really hurt armies and approaches to the town hall, opposite side of the town hall, and indirect approaches. But in general, I hope you liked this attack as well, just because it is like kind of baited. They just were so lucky to be able to go around the bait slightly and manage to go through. But hopefully this base will defend absolutely insanely for you, and I'm glad you clicked on this video. Have an amazing day. See you soon in the next one. Take care and peace.